the antithesis to Shania Twain's "That Don't Impress Me Much." You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 seconds to a better you, message number 581, and I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. First of all, I hope to get back to the weekly review next week. We'll see what happens as far as my recovery is concerned, though. I want to thank you for your patience in that. Shania Twain impresses me a whole lot, and this is part one of a two-part series. She's a role model for me. I only know one thing beyond what the whole world knows, but that one thing cemented her place in my soul. Sure, I love her music and her performances, but her heart and soul are what we should all seek to emulate. Back in the 90s when she was big, and I mean really big, she was giving a performance at the MCI Center in Washington, D.C. I had extra tickets and was able to give them to the local director of St. Jude Children's Hospital to give to a little girl and her family. The little girl had neuroblastoma and had experimental gene therapy twice. The doctors had said, if you make it to 36 months, you'll be good to go. Twice, though, she made it to 35 months and relapsed, so we knew her time was short. She loved Shania Twain and was so grateful to be able to see her. Here's where the story still gives me goosebumps and reinforces my belief in the beauty and power of the universe. The regional director of St. Jude said she wanted to see if she could facilitate a meetup with Shania Twain for this girl whose name was Suzanne. Unfortunately, though, it was the night before Thanksgiving, and Shania's team told the director she wasn't doing any meet and greets since she wanted to get home for the holiday. You'd think that was the end of the story, but it wasn't. This is where the curtain parts and the universe makes an entrance, and it was a grand entrance. It turns out that the D.C. St. Jude office had a new employee. It also turns out that the new employee had just left her old job. What was that job? She'd been working for Shania Twain. This woman was able to arrange for a meet and greet, and I got to watch it. I got to watch it as much as I could see through the tears rolling down my face. Shania treated Suzanne as if she were the Queen of England and as if she, Shania, had all the time in the world. This means even more now that I know exactly how busy Shania Twain was during those years, and she still took out time for a dying girl. She said in several interviews she doesn't even have very many memories of this time in her life because it was all go, 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 but she still took the time. This was about 30 years ago, and it's still fresh in my mind. See what doing one act of kindness can do to change another person's world? I have so much more to say about Shania and that particular night, but I'll have to wait till tomorrow. What's really important is her attitude, her current attitude, given all she's been through, and her ability to adapt. And I'll talk a little bit about that tomorrow. In the meantime, have a diamond day.